Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys are all doing wonderfully. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Sorry guys, I was just switching my screen over. When I do that, for some reason my capture card freaks out. Okay, guys, I hope you're all doing well. I am so sorry for starting so late. I have been resting all day. Last night was closing night for the show that I was in. Super emotional day, super exhausting. And then today I had to go and do my adulting and try to relax. And then I started looking at the pictures from the show, and I had to get them ready for everybody to see because my castmates hadn't seen any of the pictures I had taken. So I was preparing them. Next thing I know, it's 7 p.m. and I was supposed to be streaming, and I was still in the middle of doing stuff, so I had to postpone everything. I'm sorry, you guys, but we are here. Hello, Nikki. I am doing well. Congratulations on the store. It looks awesome. I'm really happy for you. Yeah, so the run went really well. It was super exciting. I had a really fun time. I'm really heartbroken that it's over. The cast was fantastic, and working with them was one of the greatest things that I was able to do as an actor in a long time. Looking at the pictures was hard because it's just hard when you say goodbye to a group. And the group was so cool. CXV, no worries, man. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. There is a bit of news. I'm gonna repeat it over the next few streams. So on Thursday, so I did the show Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Thursday, when I was at the show, I was talking to our saxophone player from the show, and she was telling us that she's doing another show, and one of her actors had dropped out. So I came home and I was talking to Alana, and then I went back on Thursday and I spoke to the director of that show, and asked what had happened. He said he had lost one of his actors. I asked him what role he was playing. He told me. I offered to do the show, so I am involved in another show right away. They actually already started rehearsing, so I'm kind of stepping in to fill in these shoes. So it's still going to be a little bit messy with the streams. As far as I can tell, they rehearse on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm going to try to get content out. I'm going to try to stream earlier so I can at least get like an hour or two in on certain days, because I'm not going to be needed every day. I'm a minor role in this one. So I'm not going to be needed every day, but I'm going to try to at least get streams out even on the days that I rehearse, to maybe get them out early. Like, I know Tuesdays I can stream during the day and I'll go rehearse at night. On Wednesdays I can probably get off work a little bit early and rehearse for like an hour. Stream for an hour or two before I go to rehearsals. That's kind of the plan. The show that I am doing is Matilda, the musical. So I'm going to be in Matilda, which is going to be a lot of fun. I am super excited about it. I am super nervous to be going from something like Rocky Horror over to something like Matilda, you know, a full adult show to a kids show. But that is the challenge of being an actor. Tomorrow is our first rehearsal, but we are expecting a huge snowstorm tonight. So the plan is to rehearse tomorrow, but they said they're going to let us know. Tomorrow I get to meet the cast. I get to meet everybody. They get to know that I'm filling in. Some of them will know me, a lot of them won't, but the director trusts me. He saw that I was, you know, the head of Rocky Horror, and he knows that I can pull off the role that he needs. So that is kind of where we're going. So we're doing Matilda, and I get to play so according to the script, he's Italian, but I'm gonna go for the Latin lover. I'm gonna go for like the Latin lover character. I get to play a Latin lover salsa dancer, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I'm going to have a really good time with it. And then I get to be, you know, just one of the castmates that's in the background for some of the big numbers and stuff. So it should be good. We are rehearsing for another 3 months, so I'm literally not getting a break. Today was my only day that I'm not in the show. Tomorrow I start again. But I'm glad for it. I'm really sad that I'm not with the original cast that I just did Rocky Horror with, but I get to work with a couple of them. There's 3 of them that are in Matilda, so it'll be nice. Today your Sharpie's tips got ruined. No, that's not good. You fixed them with alcohol. Oh, that's good. Okay, at least you were able to fix them. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the news. Hey, Steffi, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I posted on my Discord, guys. If you guys don't follow me on Discord, I should probably post it on Twitter right now. The link of the stream. If you guys don't follow me on Discord, I posted a picture of me in full makeup closing night. Pretty insane in my wig and everything. I'll show you guys a picture here on stream of me in costume on stage. Sorry for the late start, but we are indeed streaming. Come hang out. YouTube, link, Mixer. Steffi, I hope you're doing well. I heard your computer died on you, which is kind of frustrating, but I'm glad that you were able to replace it and, you know, keep going. Is Ryan here? Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Welcome. Guys, it's so nice to see you. So let me pull up a picture real quick so I can show you guys how ridiculous my costume was. So I worked really hard on this show. It was a big challenge for me. I hadn't been performing in over 4 years, I think was the last time I performed. It was about 4 years ago. To fully do a show. I had done a couple of like little odds and ends where I would step into a show. But it was the first time I had actually performed a full show. And I was super nervous. I was really worried about it. Thankfully, it all worked out really well. I'm super proud of myself for the show that we ended up pulling off. I'm just downloading here. Just so you guys can see, because it's on my laptop. Whoops, it's on my laptop, and I'm on my big computer now. So I have to download them off my Google Drive. But I'll show you guys too. I'm not going to show you guys anything too crazy. There's a few pictures that are quite wild. Yeah, I guess I'll show you guys that one. I'll be a little bit crazy. It's going good, man. I'm exhausted. It has been a really long run. I was just explaining to everybody. Lilypad, hello, nice to see you. It did, but I got an even better one. Extracted my heart. Oh, nice. Okay, so at least you have everything saved. That's great. Yeah, it was a really long run. It was really fun. I was just explaining to everybody that on Thursday I was talking to our saxophone player, and she was telling me about how one of their actors had dropped out, and they were a little worried because they couldn't find somebody to cover the actor. So on Thursday night I came home, I talked to Alana because obviously it's a big commitment. And then on Friday I went in, and our director one of our actors in Rocky Horror was the director for this other show. So I was talking to him, and he's like, do you know somebody who will take the role? And I was like, well, I'm willing to help if you want. So he offered me a spot in his show. I'm going to be playing a character named Rodolfo, and I am a Spanish salsa dancer type thing. I get to wear like a glittery tight, like so you think you can dance type of, or like Dancing with the Stars type of outfit. I'm gonna be doing the show Matilda, so I am now involved in the show Matilda. I am starting rehearsals tomorrow. They've already been rehearsing for 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm kind of stepping in and having to learn everything they've already learned in the last 4 weeks, which is gonna be a lot of work for me. But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm a minor character, so I don't have to be at every rehearsal. I am one of like the background cast members, so I get to like be in every number and stuff, but I don't have the commitment that I did with Rocky Horror where I was the lead. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, you should see, Ryan. You should see. Let me show you actually. So this, oh, it's huge. That long-haired guy, that's the director of Matilda, which is hilarious because he's in this show with me where we're all doing really dirty things, and he's a director of a kids show. Now I'm going from like the head of the dirty people to a kids show. So this was me in Rocky Horror, you guys. That was me. I'll expand it a little bit so you guys can see. That was me in Rocky Horror with my castmates. And that's my opening number. That's where I would start singing, and they made a chair for me to sit on, and I got to sing while sitting on them. My crazy wig and everything, and yeah, so I got to perform in that the whole time, which was a challenge. Right, Steffi? And then the other image I have, I don't want to show anything else because it's mostly other people. I didn't want to really do too many pictures of me for my cast. And then that's me in the final number. So I changed full outfits. I have about a minute and a half, but it was like 87 seconds I had to fully change from one outfit, the outfit you just saw, to this outfit, fully changing everything, including wig. It was a really short amount of time to get it done. And then to run out and then sing. And at this point of the show, let me shrink it so you guys can see me. At that point in the show, I'm literally singing straight through. So, like, I come out, and I start singing, and I do not stop until my... Spoiler alert, guys, if you haven't seen the show, but it's so old, you probably have, and if you haven't by now, probably not interested. At the end of the show, I die. I sing non-stop until my death. And I go from, like, a romantic song to a full-out, like, grunge rock, raspy voice, back to a romantic song. And if you guys don't sing, it is incredibly hard to go from a ballad to rock voice to ballad again without drinking anything, without stopping, without any kind of break. It's literally just go. And to not have like phlegm in your throat is almost impossible. As you guys can hear, I sound pretty hoarse. I gave it my all yesterday. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's my show, you guys. That's what I look like on stage. This was from the final rehearsal, so there's supposed to be a curtain right behind me. Where's my finger? There's supposed to be a curtain right there, hanging behind us, but at that point we hadn't received it. We received it the day that we were going to open, so it was that was one of the rehearsal pictures. But yeah, that was me in Rocky Horror, you guys. I did quite a bit. I guess I can show you this one because everybody's pretty much blurry. And this is like how cool it gets. We're all like singing and dancing together, and they like lit me from behind. So it's just like my silhouette as I'm singing to the audience, and then there's the scientist there in the corner who's like telling everybody that they need to escape because it's too late and I've taken control, and I'm singing and it's like my party and he's trying to break free and he can't. And then I get confronted by my minions and they kill me. I don't have any images of them actually confronting me, but I have the image of my demise. So these are all my minions standing there, all up here that have been plotting to take me out, and then that's me at the bottom dead. My wig has fallen off, and I'm just lying there dead. And the guy above me is my creature that I created, kind of like the Frankenstein monster. I created him, and then I die, and then he gets killed, and he lands on top of me, and then my minions are there celebrating the fact that they've done it. They've gotten rid of me, and they're going back to their home planet. Turns out we're aliens. They're all going back to their home planet, and they're super excited about it. And that was it. That was our show, and it was a lot of fun. It was an insanely crazy time. We worked incredibly hard at doing the show, and I'm really, really proud of the product that we had. Right? For most people, it doesn't make any sense. Quick breakdown to everybody to know what the story is. Basically, there's a young couple that are driving in the snow, in the rain. Sorry, we're having snow tomorrow, so I'm thinking snow. They're riding in the rain, and they get a flat tire. So, because it's raining out, they go to the nearest place that they passed a few miles back, which is a castle. In the castle is my character, who is a completely crazy guy. He's a mad scientist, and he's created the perfect man, which is like a blonde guy, and he's all muscular and everything. And throughout the story, I open up their eyes to the innocence that they've lost because of me. And then their scientist professor shows up and tells them what's going on, and then they try to get rid of me, and then my minions get so fed up that they do get rid of me. And that's pretty much it. So that was my show. Hi, Alana. How's it going? Haven't seen this, that makes 0 sense. Yeah, so basically that's all it is. It's all about, like, people discovering their adult nature. I don't really want to say it too much because I've already shown some pretty risque pictures, but they find their adult nature, and it's thanks to my character. He kind of gets involved with both the girl and the guy, and then the girl goes wild and gets involved with my creature, and so I lose my mind and I start like torturing these guys, and then I freeze them all up and make them all dress up the way I dress up, and we all start partying, and then that's when my minions get fed up, and then they decide to take me out. So then they end up killing my character, and then they decide they're going back to their home planet, and that's it. It's just a wild show with crazy a crazy rock music. It's just insane. Oh, well, good luck, Lily. Be careful, okay? Did the professor make you a perfect man? I was the professor, so I could do that. I could. Oh, nice, Nikki. 1 more week. That's awesome. You told him if he wants a fire, he can do it. But yeah, guys, that was it. It was an insanely wild time. It was a really, really crazy show. We worked incredibly hard at it. And the cast, I had done the show before. Sorry, I'm just checking. Hold on, I'm just reading what they're saying because I didn't get to see their reaction. Yeah, so we worked really hard. I had done the show in the past, but this was probably the best cast that I got to work with, so it was really cool. All right, no problem, Lily. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna close my Facebook, or I'm gonna start reading everybody's messages, and I don't want to do that in the middle of a stream. Let's get started. Let's switch over the window. We're gonna continue with this. Whoa! I don't really. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. I forgot to turn them all off. I didn't test it. Hey, what's with my window? You're not supposed to be showing that secret part. Not supposed to be showing that secret part. I could just fix it. There we go. It's fixed. Yeah, so if you guys remember, I beat the temple, we got to the mountain, and discovered I need a key. I may have looked a little bit, at least to make sure that I didn't miss it way earlier in the game, and it seems like I haven't. So we're gonna try to find it. It was magic. I know. Every time you're at my stream, it's magic, because something goes wrong. Hey, Bala, how's it going? I really appreciate the like, my friend. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's do this. Oh, I like Twizzlers, but it's stale. Here we go. But yeah, now you guys got to see why I've been missing streams. But back to what I was bringing up Matilda for. I'm now in Matilda. Unfortunately, I'm going right into it, so I'm not going to get a break to be able to go back to my regular schedule. Their schedule, because the show is so complex and it's all kids, they're rehearsing more. So they're rehearsing 4 days a week. They rehearse Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not needed every night because I'm one of the adults. There's not a whole bunch of scenes with the adults, and I have a character, so I have my scenes, but I'm not needed every night. The plan as it stands right now, Tuesdays I'm going to be streaming earlier because I don't work on Tuesdays, but I do rehearse Tuesdays now. So I'm going to be working on streaming during the day for you guys, and then I'm going to go to rehearsals at night. And then the other days, most of the time I'm not needed till later. So they have like the kids rehearsing from 6 till 8 and then the adults from 8:30 till 10. So I should be able to stream from like 5 to 6:30 or 4:30 to 6:30, depending on how my day is. So the plan is to try to stream at least 4 or 5 days a week and try to get in early so I can at least get a stream out. I'm still going to try to do a video once a week to try to keep making up the days that I'm going to be missing. But I am going to be incredibly busy with Matilda. It is a long run. There's many days that I don't rehearse at all. Like I was looking over the next week. I think for the 8 rehearsals that they have, I rehearse 4 days. So I have a bunch of days off in between that, so I should be okay. But that's kind of what's happening. Yeah, Seven, how's it going, Seven? You didn't see. You weren't here. You didn't see. I'll have to just pull it up again. You guys are gonna have to see it again. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I got cast in Matilda, so I'm doing Matilda. They had an actor drop out in their production, and they're still rehearsing. And I found out, and I asked the director, and he said that he was willing to take me because he was working with me in Rocky Horror. And he really, really liked me, so he said that he's absolutely down for me being in Matilda. So I'm going to be in Matilda, and we're rehearsing. Yeah. Have you seen the musical Matilda 7? Giggle Bizzle, yo, how's it going? Welcome. Goku, nice to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Samo Sumo, hello, my friend. How are you? So let me switch over the screen. I'm doing this specifically for 7 because we're theater nerds together. I had shown her a couple of pictures, but I have a few more. For those of you who weren't here, you guys get to see the wonderful production that I did. I did Rocky Horror. So be prepared, you guys, because some of these images are a little bit crazy. If you've never seen the show, they will not make any sense. Sane character out of all of them. If you don't want to see this, avert your eyes, guys. All right. So this was my entrance. I did my entrance, and then I would sit down and sing at one point. So that was me singing at the beginning of my show. That was me at the beginning there. As my minions are all around me. And we're scaring the average American couple. You can't see them in this image, but where we're all looking is where they're standing, and they're shocked as I'm sitting there, like, telling them that they're gonna stay for the night at my castle and whatever. And then this is the final number. So I come out in a totally different outfit. You don't see it in this picture, but I'm actually wearing a dress beforehand. If you guys know anything about classic movies, the original King Kong, not the original, but like the famous original King Kong, starred a lady named Fay Wray. In all her promotional pictures, she's wearing like this tattered pink dress. I wore the exact same pink dress, and I would come out and I would sing about Fay Wray, and I'd be all romantic, and then they would rip it off, and then I would do the final number. So that was me in the final number. I guess I'll expand it so you guys can see a little bit clearer. So that was me in the final number there with all my... So the guy and the girl on the left-hand side of the screen, those were the two all-American teenagers. But by this point, I have corrupted them. I have turned them into monsters like I am. And they're under my mind control. So they're doing this without really being in control. I'm doing it for them. And then I'm having a wild party and everything. Then I make them, like, get on top of me. Not on top of me, but, like, sing and dance around me as I sing with this silhouette light around my shoulders. You know, having like my own show, I guess. I'm being like the star. And you see the old guy in the wheelchair. He's my rival scientist. He's been trying to uncover that I'm an alien, but he has no proof. At this point, he has discovered it. I have everybody under mind control, and he's trying to tell them, guys, we have to go. We have to get out of here. We're in trouble. If we don't get away, it's over. And then he reveals that he's under my control as well, as he pulls off his blanket and he's got fishnets underneath and high heels. So he's just as crazy as we are at this point. And then my minions decide they have had enough. They want to go back home. I have had too much fun and they want to get rid of me. So then they kill me. And that is me laying on the floor. It's hard to point backwards. Right there, I'm laying on the floor as my beautiful creature lies on top of me because he died. And my minions are there celebrating the fact that they get to go home while I stay here and die. It's a really, really wild show. It was super, super crazy. I had a really, really, really good time with it. But that was Rocky Horror. 7, you got to see a few more cool pictures there. But yes, I am doing Matilda now. And if you guys haven't seen Matilda, it's different. The musical. The movie is different than the musical. They have the same storyline. A little girl with magic powers goes to a school. The school is run by an evil person. Her family at home are all evil. Same story. But there's a few other things, like they talk about where Matilda actually came from. They talk about where Miss Honey actually came from. They talk about how evil Matilda's mom is. She's not evil in the movie. As evil, she's more ignorant. In the play, she's actually not a very good person. So I get to play Matilda's mom's lover. So she takes dance lessons, and I'm the man that she's taking dance lessons with, who is very clearly having an affair with her. So that's my character. So I get to be a Latin lover. I get to wear so you think you can dance type of outfits, and I'm supposed to have an accent, and it's supposed to be a fake accent, so they're supposed to catch me halfway through where I don't have the accent, and they're probably going to give me like a long wig, because the character traditionally has long hair. So I'm going to have like a long wig and a ponytail, and wearing my sparkly sequin outfit, and I'm going to be salsa dancing on stage and stuff. It's going to be crazy. And then I get to be one of the parents of the kids, so I get to be, you know, one of the adults in the show that just is an adult in the show and nothing else. So less responsibility, which is really nice, because Rocky Horror was a lot of responsibility. Carrie Berry, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Retro Squad. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. Rocky Horror was a huge responsibility. There weren't a lot of cast members, so we were all needed every night, so we worked a lot. Here, I'm one of the minor characters, so I don't need to be there all the time, which is going to be really fun, because I get to have fun and not stress out about it. And I get to have a funny character, which is going to be great. I've not seen the musical, only the movie. Yeah, so it's very similar to the movie, but there's some really great music, and it's a bunch of kids. It's a huge cast. So I'm super excited to be a part of it. The bald scientist from Rocky Horror is in this show as well. One of the minions is in this show as well. Two of the minions are in this show as well. One minion is a director, so it's pretty cool. I get to work with some of the same faces. I'm gonna work with a whole bunch of new faces, so I'm excited. The salsa dancing semifinals, pretty much, yeah. So we get to have like a full dance number, where we're like competing with the salsa thing as we're singing. I get to have a few moments, like one of the scenes. I don't know the exact lines, but one of the scenes, Miss Honey, who's Matilda's teacher, comes and knocks on the door, and she wants to talk about Matilda not being challenged enough, and we're getting ready for a dance competition. And at one point, I'm like dancing, and you know I'm getting ready, and Miss Honey's talking. And at one point, I'm like, "Can you tell her to stop? She is ruining my vibe. She needs to stop." And I'm like trying to get into the world, into like the whole salsa dancing mindset. So it's cool. And Mommy says I'm a miracle. I like the song Quiet. Quiet is my favorite song on the whole show. It gives me goosebumps. If the kid can sing it right, it gives me goosebumps. Such a great. You sub for the fishnets. Yes. Well, thank you, Giggle Bizzle, for recommending me. I was showing all those pictures because I was in the show. Normally, I don't get that wild on stream. I just wanted to show you guys so you knew why I was missing so many streams. I'll show you guys Matilda pictures when that time comes, but that'll be up in February. So we've got some time before that. But yeah, we play a lot of Nintendo stuff. I play Mario Maker. We're playing Zelda. We're playing through Kingdom Hearts. And I gotta find another game to play. I don't know. We'll see. But that's kind of what we're doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I am now in Matilda. So keep him busy. Still performing. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be fun. Yep. And in the musical, Miss Trunchbull is actually played by a man. I would have loved to be Miss Trunchbull, but I'm not effeminate enough. I look too much like a man to play a manly woman. I also don't have the high-pitched voice because I'm supposed to have more of like a woman's rough voice. And I don't have that. My voice is like a soft guy's voice. So it's hard. Yeah, that exact film, Ninja. Oh, it's adorable. The game is so adorable. We're gonna have to go all the way back. To here. Oh wait, I can go here, right? And honestly, Ninja, the musical is just as good as the film was. It's got fantastic music. And it does a lot of the same stuff. When I saw it, I saw the professional, like, Broadway production of it. And it was amazing. And what they did, if you guys remember the movie, if you've seen the movie, if you haven't, I'll kind of explain the scene. Miss Trunchbull is the principal of the school. She is a horrible, horrible, wicked lady. And she doesn't like anything that's pretty or that's childish. One of the little girls comes in with pigtails, and Miss Trunchbull hates it. So in the movie, you see the little girl get picked up by her pigtails, spun around in the playground, and thrown off the field. I saw it I saw it in Toronto, but it was the Broadway cast that came over. And they did that. They did that scene. The little girl got picked up, swung around by her pigtails, and thrown off stage. It was fantastic. I know how they did it. Obviously, the girl was never in danger, but it was done so amazingly well. It was really cool, because I didn't think they were going to do it. I thought they would have done like swing her around by using like ropes and stuff, and then just turn off the lights to make it look like she flew off stage. She flew off stage. It was really cool how they did it. It was really, really awesome. The show is amazing. But yeah, I'm sure you've dreamt of that many times, Ryan. Many, many times. And that's the thing, Seven. The guy that they had as Rodolfo signed up, and he didn't realize how hard it was going to be, and he was struggling. So he kind of got in his own way and said he couldn't handle it anymore, and he quit. They're also studying more. They usually only rehearse 3 days a week. They're doing 4 days a week because it's so much music and because it's complex music. It's not just like simple tunes. It's really complicated music. The other issue they were having is they have, if you guys know anything about music, singing-wise, there's basses, tenors, altos, and sopranos. Those are the basic breakdown of singers. There's more within them, but those are the basic 4 groups. Basically, high women, low women, high men, low men. They don't have a single soprano. They don't have a single tenor that sings in the show. I'm a tenor, so they're really going to be relying on me to sing a lot of the stuff that none of the other men can sing. And they have some women singing it, but it doesn't sound like women. Like it's not perfect for them, so they struggle to sing that too. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, any kid singing part is horrendously hard. So like they're working really, really hard on this show. I've heard some of the recordings, and they actually sound really good. Now the recordings I heard were literally like 1 rehearsal in, so they're just starting, but they sound really good. Kids tend to absorb music really easily, so I'm excited. I'm excited to not have a whole bunch of responsibility for this show, because you know, when you're the lead of a show, you have a lot riding on you. Like if you fail, everybody is gonna fail. Like the audience won't like the show if the lead isn't a good lead. So I'm glad that I don't have to worry about that now, that I can just rely on my cast and just be there as a support to them. Hey Tiff, how's it going? You missed it, Tiff, but you can rewind. I posted a bunch of pictures of me in my costume on stage. Okay, so you can sing tenor up to first soprano. That's amazing. That's amazing. I used to be able to sing alto and tenor easily. I could even get to like the bottom range of soprano before. Now I could probably still do alto. I can definitely do the full tenor range, which is rare for a man to do. Most men either have the higher tenor range and can't do the low end, or have the lower tenor range and can't really reach the high notes. I have the full range of it. So, like, for Frankenfurter, for my character in Rocky Horror, a lot of it is down here. So, like, at one point, I go, and I go, and just a little bit of steam. So I've got to, like, sing down here. And, it was really, really hard for me because I'm not a tenor. Traditionally, my character is played by a bass. And because I am a tenor, and usually it's played by a bass, and I'm not a bass. But I was able to get my voice deep enough to do it. But it was super fun. Okay, I don't remember how to get past this second. I don't... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's through here, right? Yeah, it's gotta be through here. So I gotta get over here. I don't remember how to do it. Oh, wait. What if I do this? What if I do this? Dang it. I keep falling off. I'm rusty. But yes, guys, I'm going to be rehearsing. So the stream schedule is going to be a bigger mess than it was before. I should be able to stream more often, but it's going to be a mess because I'm going to be rehearsing. And I'm going to have to stream earlier. Jeez, man. There we In the right key. Nice. That takes a lot of skill. A lot of women have a fairly stunted range. Like, if you've got a deeper voice, you've got the deeper, you know, alto stuff. And if you've got a soprano voice, then you're up there in the friggin' rafters the whole time. It's good that you have a really large range because it gives you that flexibility that when you're in a show, it's like, oh, somebody's missing, I'll just jump in and do that part. I hope you're doing well, Tiff. But yeah, it's been super depressing today for me because Rocky Horror was a really, really important show to me to begin with, but I got to do it with such cool people that I'm pretty upset that it's over. I can't believe that it's over already. It's gonna be weird for me to join this cast now because I wasn't there from day one, and I don't know what they'll end up thinking, you know, because I didn't actually audition for it. I'm hoping that they're gonna be, you know, patient with me because I have a lot to catch up on. We'll see what happens. Okay, so there's gotta be a bird key somewhere here, but I don't know where specifically. Where specifically? My phone keeps going off. Sorry, guys. Oh, awesome. Sorry, my new director was just commenting that he couldn't see the pictures, and he's like, "Why can't I see the pictures?" He was looking in our... We have, like, a group chat, and then we had a group on Facebook where we could, like, post all the stuff we needed to do. He was looking in the chat, and it was in the actual group. Turn on the heater. It's been really cold in this room. I have a heater in here, but then it got really hot. Not just because of me. Oh, this is gonna sound funny. I actually like my bottom end better than your top. Yeah, and I mean, like for me, not anymore, but when I used to do, like, the soprano stuff, like, I could get up to the lower end of the soprano stuff, I could do it, and I could hit it pretty cleanly, but I was in falsetto the whole time, right? So it's like, it didn't sound powerful. It was really, really soft. It was really weak. I never really used it. I only used it whenever I was doing, like, 50s style doo-wop music where I needed to go up there. Or if we were in rehearsals and somebody was having a hard time finding a note and I would help them find the note. But in my tenor range, I feel much better in my high end. You know, I don't actually know the notes that I can sing. If I remember correctly, Preston used to always go on because I used to be able to sing a B sharp, was it? B sharp or an A? But I used to be able to go really, really high. I'm not that high anymore. I could probably get to... I'm gonna say, like, a G now. I can still get high, but not, like, ridiculously high anymore. My voice got wrecked. Don't smoke, guys. I did it for 5 years and it wrecked my voice. Okay, so if we're here, in one of the caves, I know I saw that it was in one of the caves. Yeah, like I still have quite a good range, but I used to easily, like, not easily, I'd have to work at it obviously, but I used to get up to I think it was a B sharp. I want to say it was a B sharp. Like if you ever listen to Chess, the musical, not the game, guys. If you listen to Chess, there's a song called Pity the Child. I used to be able to sing that, and I remember Preston still goes on about it. If you guys don't know who Preston is, he's my buddy. He's a professional actor, an incredibly successful professional actor. And he's touring all United States and Canada right now, doing "We Will Rock You," the Queen musical. Anyways, I used to sing this number, and I don't know if this was him. I don't know if this was the one I'm looking at. And there's a really, really high note in it, and Preston always goes on about it because I used to sing it. And the one time that I showed him, I was sitting in my car, and if you know anything about singing, when you sit, you lose quite a bit of your range, you lose quite a bit of your strength. So it's very hard to sing well at your top end if you're sitting down. You want to be standing to get the full strength of your voice. And I sang the high note while sitting, and he still freaks out about it. Now I can't sing the note to save my life. I could probably squish it out, but it wouldn't sound very good. I want to see if I can find the note though. So I used to be able to sing this part. So this note right here. Oh, right here. So those notes right there, to do it full voice versus falsetto. Falsetto is like that airy sound, is incredibly hard for a man to do. And I did it sitting down when I used to be at like peak performance. I'm nowhere near peak performance anymore. But I used to have a really, really good voice. I think my voice is okay now, but it was a lot better before. Hello, Farm Boy. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we're still searching for this thing, so I don't actually know where we're going. Yeah, pretty much, Ryan. Pretty much. And for a lot of singers, it is that way. Like I know for me, there are certain songs now, especially, that if I'm sitting, I have a hard time singing it. But if I stand up, I can get it, and I can get it fairly easily. That was one of those songs that I was really, you know, confident in. I'm not anymore. But I still think my range is pretty decent. Once I get the recordings of Rocky Horror, I'll show you guys my final number so you guys can see what it is that I was doing. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to learn a certain song, aren't I? I wish I could. I wish I could. I used to. Oh, I used to have such a pretty voice. My voice is shot right now. My voice is destroyed at this moment. My voice is high enough to do that. I remember that Simpsons episode. Okay, so we're up at the mountain range, but this is not where the key is. We gotta get the bird key. The key for the beard. Oh, did I go backwards? I went backwards. I went backwards. Oh, classic Simpsons. Those episodes will never grow old. I know I'm late to the train, but I just finished watching Breaking Bad for the first time. I hate the ending. It made me so sad. And then I watched El Camino or whatever it's called. That one was great. That movie was awesome. I hate that it ended because I was enjoying it so much. Yeah, I do. And I'm pretty sure I know where to get it. So we're gonna go check that out. So this is a fairy. We have fairies in a bottle. Put that. Okay. Phantom gets really high. I never sing it because it's so overdone. A lot of men tend to sing the same songs over and over again. The men that want to show off their voice will usually go for something from Phantom, or they'll go from something from Rent. Those are like the two big shows that people really audition with. They also go for something from Jesus Christ Superstar. That's always something that people fall back on to sing. The guys with really high-pitched voices, they usually do Gethsemane, I think is what it's called. I've auditioned with that, but I auditioned for Jesus Christ Superstar with that song because they asked me to sing something from the show. That has incredibly high rock falsettos. I can do those rock falsettos on a good day. But I never ever sing anything from Phantom. Okay, so we're gonna go and teleport. Did The Simpsons get canceled? I didn't know they got canceled. Okay, I'm pretty sure we need to go here. Your expert high score. Oh, for beating levels. Yeah, I don't know what my record is yet because I haven't finished. So get this, guys. So the last video that I uploaded was 25 minutes. I erased. I don't know where did I end that video on, like level 10 or something. I erased like 5 levels. Because I was editing and I was still 3 levels away from the end of the video, and I was already at 43 minutes. So I was like, no, I can't. I'm gonna make a second video. So you're gonna see that, and I still have 3 more levels. I still have 4 more lives to go. So I actually haven't finished that video series, so we're gonna be doing that. I'm probably gonna get started on Super Expert from now on, just because I don't want to make, 3-parters every time. If we're getting to like 15, 16 levels, it's just way too long. But yes, Book of Mormon, I believe from Book of Mormon. I sing that because that's something that not a lot of men can pull off and pull it off well. But I have to measure where I'm auditioning, right? Like if I'm auditioning for Rocky Horror, yeah, I'd go in with I Believe because it's the high end and because it's a raunchy song. Not raunchy, but it can be pretty offensive. Now, if I'm going to go audition for like a community theater that's doing Oliver, I'm not going to go in singing I Believe. Depends on what I'm doing and where I'm doing it, right? I don't know where my voice changer is. I think it's...
Ring, ring. Yeah, this is Aurora. You are starting to like music, eh? Well, a frog named Mabu who lives in the signpost maze might know some new songs, but he charges a lot to play them. Bye! Click, click.
Oh, nice. Nice. From my personal experience as a performer, I would definitely stay away from Sondheim. Anything that's Sondheim, I would stay away from him. They're very, very well known. They're overly auditioned with. And the music is usually really complicated, and piano players hate having to play it on the spot. Because they'll usually struggle with it. Really, really good piano players will obviously get through it, no problem. Professional companies always hire really good piano players, but community theaters always have decent piano players at auditions, and they'll usually struggle a little bit. Okay, Tiff, have a good night. Have a great night at work. I hope it's not too stressful. Yeah, for Rocky Horror, I auditioned with Mama Says, like I showed you guys, and then I did Ain't Nothing Holding Me Back, or whatever that song's called, by Shawn Mendes. Because they wanted a rock song that wasn't a musical song, and then they wanted a musical song. Oh, I can do this. Haha. Start here, go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Oh. Wait, what? Try again from the start. What? Wait, I swear I went the right way. It just says go this way, which led me to this. Oh, now they all say try again from the start. Dang it. Hey, Finny, how's it going? Welcome. Lilypad, welcome back. Go straight up from here. Straight up from here. I guess it's this one? Jeez, what a maze. Cheese Louise. Now it's this one, right? No! Please don't tell me that reset it. I'm gonna be really upset if it did. Great, you did it. Your reward is this way. Ah, we did it. You didn't miss anything. We were looking for the door. I thought that the key was out by the door, but it's not. So now we're here getting another song. You needed 3 tries? Oh, what kind of voice can I give this guy? Guess we'll just go with this. Oh, actually, we'll do this one.
Rabbit, I'm Mammo on vocals, but I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? 300 rupees while they listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you say?
Heck yeah, I'll pay. All right, Finny, I'll see you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. Heck yeah. Oh. What? Hit it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. DJ Khaled.
You've been a wonderful audience. No encores, Rabbit.
King K. Rool. Yeah, it is. It is. What area do you live in? I don't want you to have to say like your city or anything, but like, are you in the States? If so, what one of the states? We are getting snow. We have been given a warning that we're gonna get around 25 centimeters, which I don't know how many inches that is. Oh. Almost 10 inches of snow overnight. Oh, you're in Texas. Oh, man. You guys getting any snow is like the end of the world. Well, we're expecting 10 inches tomorrow. It's not a whole bunch, but it's enough to make the morning a pain in the butt. And I work out driving in the city. I'm not going to have fun, but I get to test my car in the snow, so that'll be nice.
If you play the song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive.
Well, Ryan, if you come hang out here, you'll definitely run into it. Lily, we get snow every year. But some years, we get some really bad snow. Apparently, this winter is supposed to be really bad. Last winter, we got a couple of snowstorms, but most of it was okay. There was one year where we got, like, ridiculous amounts of snow. Like, in one night, I got something like 5 feet of snow. And it was, like, on the Friday, and I had to head home because I needed to get something for my parents. I was in college at the time. And it was 5 feet of snow. I had to dig my car out and then drive in the snowstorm. It was horrible.
Bring, bring, hi, it's Alira. Have you heard of the Flying Rooster of Mady Village? In the good old days, it used to give us rides if we wanted to head above our heads. Now it's lying under the weather vane. Is that useful for you? I hope so. Bye! Click.
Hey, Rigo, keep an eye out tonight because it's supposed to snow, so be careful out there. And the kids might have school canceled because of it. Can I play that song? No. Here sleeps the flying rooster. Well, that's pretty frustrating, Lily. Although I gotta say, I find it hilarious when Texans get like a quarter of an inch of snow and the whole city shuts down. And tomorrow we're gonna get, 10 inches overnight. Nothing's gonna shut down. The schools might shut down, but the rest of the city is gonna be working and everybody's gonna be fine. It's just right now the concern. It's not that they're closing it because of how much snow there is. The concern is many people haven't put their snow tires on yet. A lot of people wait until the end of November to put their snow tires on. So there are going to be cars that are not prepared for the snow. But, I mean, it is what it is. We're all going to have to go to work. The whole state shuts down. Yeah, that's more accurate. Mr. FOV, how are you, man? Things are going good. I'm feeling a little bit bummed out today, but things are good. How are you? How's your weekend been? Did you get some rest? Okay. Oh, I can just push it out of the way. There's memes about it. There are. Dude, you've been getting so sick lately. Be careful, man. Don't push yourself too hard. Ryan. Wow, the rooster has recovered. He seems very friendly. I hope so, Nikki. You can have all of our snow. I hate the snow. Aw.
Bring, bring. It's Aurora. We're doing great. Your efforts will end soon. By the way, have you visited the hen house on the mountain? There's a cave nearby with something important in it. Bye. Click.
Me too, Lily. Me too. I hate winter. Especially now. So some of you guys know this. Some of you don't. We live in an old house. It's like 100 years old. We rent, and the guy who bought it is now renovating. He's renovating the apartment that's right below ours. But he didn't get the right permits, so he had to stop. It's freezing out now, and he's taken all the insulation out. So our flooring is horrendously cold. Through the construction, the heat isn't working. He had a guy come in last week to look at it to see if he could restart it. Can't restart it. So he's been forced to have to put in a whole new air duct system into the house. The dude came and looked at it over the last couple of days, so hopefully within the next week they're going to start working on putting in real heat. But if it's going to snow tomorrow, we're not getting it done tomorrow. So he's given us space heaters, but oh man, it is horrendously cold in this apartment. It's nice from like your knees up, but like your knees down are freezing all the time because the floors are so cold because there's no insulation anymore. So I'm hating winter right now. I'm absolutely hating it. Just let us stay home while it snows. I wish I could do that. Even on days where like the rest of the world shuts down because of bad snowstorms. What the? Oh, I'm forced to go to work because work does not stop. There's the hen house. Okay, so we're gonna travel back there. Because sick people don't take a day off, and I'm possibly the only person that's gonna see them that day, so they will potentially not be able to get out of bed and go to the bathroom or eat if I don't show up. So I have to go to work on bad days. It's pretty frustrating sometimes because the weather can be really, really dangerous, and I have no choice but to go. But it's what happens when you're working the kind of work I work. Ow. Is the chicken here? Oh, okay. I was like, chicken, where'd you go? You get ice more often, you get snow. We get ice a lot. We get ice a lot. We haven't been getting as much snow as we normally get lately, but we're still getting our fair amount of snow. That's for sure. Your violins hate the cold. Oh, you play the violin? That's awesome. My grandfather used to play the violin. Yeah. I did play. I play bass. And I played guitar. And yeah, same thing. They used to go out of tune so quick. And we used to practice in a basement, so on real cold days, it would be so fast that they would go out of tune. What happens if I bring this to life? How long have you been playing violin? I guess you don't come to life. I wish this chicken would follow us everywhere and make life so much easier. Let's just play the bass. Nice. I love the bass. I think it's such a fun instrument to play. Sorry, phone keeps going off. You also do choir. Nice. And bells. Cool. That's real teamwork to play bells. I don't know what I'm gonna say. That where I'm supposed to go in there? No. No. To go to the hen house. I can get to the hen house from over there. Why am I going through all this? Dang it. Oh well. I did choir when I was younger. When my voice changed, I stopped doing it. But I used to do choir. That's how I learned to sing initially. And then I trained a lot with like one-on-one vocal coaches to get more solo work. Violin since the 6th grade. Nice. Keep at it. It's such a good skill to have. Sorry guys that I keep licking my lips. My lips are really chapped. And you're in the 11th grade, so 5 years. That's a pretty good time.
Wow! Amazing! That rooster is actually flying! It's just like I said, eh? Have you tried holding him over your head? Cluck, cluck.
I have, but that's it. What did the phone call say? Oh, what if I try going in that hole right here, from here? Can't do that. Hey, Murphy, how you doing, man? How's life? I was going more for Mario, but you're right. He does look like Luigi. I'll do Luigi voice next time. No worries, man. I totally get it. I totally get it. But thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm pretty much at the end of the game, I think. I have like 1 or 2 more temples. But dude, I appreciate you stopping in. Guys, make sure you check out Murphy. He's a really, really cool guy. If you like my channel, you will love his. He plays a lot of the same stuff as me. He's got just a great personality. Seven is his other half, and they are both really awesome people. So make sure you guys show them some love. Both of them. Because they're amazing. And because I said so. No, he just drops. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have dropped. Okay, what did he say in the voice call? I don't remember anymore. 5.5 years. That's still great. That's amazing. What did he say? Okay, we held it above our head. YouTube, why do you have to buffer all the time? You guys have that problem where YouTube just randomly will buffer just because it feels like it? And now the whole window's refreshing. Sorry, guys. I gotta see what the phone calls. That's gonna brought the rooster to life. The phone call? It is, okay. What did he say? Bring, it's Aurora. Okay. All it says is that there's a cave. A mountain, and there's a cave nearby. Okay, so we just have to fight our way back up. You did choir for almost 12.5. Nice. I did choir for 6 years. And then I didn't sing for a long time. My voice changed when I was in choir. My voice changed a lot. Like, it went from, you know, a high little kid's voice to fairly deep voice. Almost what it sounds like now that I'm losing my voice. Like, my voice was about this deep originally. I worked really hard at having a bit of a higher voice. So I stopped singing for a while, and then as an adult, I got back into it and trained really hard. Like, took a bunch of private lessons, did a bunch of musicals where I continued to sing, and then I had my band, and I've been singing in the band for 15 years now, I think it is. Thanks, Murph. I really appreciate that, man. Your voice is exhausted because the seconds don't sing? Yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. Okay, so there's a cave nearby the hen house. I swear it's that one right there. How do I... Do I have to be down there to get to it? Like, do I have to go down there and then he'll fly me up if I'm just near it? Because he won't fly me over. Nope. Oh, nice. Choir tours sound fun. I haven't done any of those. I'll see you later, Murph. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. You didn't lose your voice. Well, I'll tell you this much. There it is. See, that's where I need to go. That's where I need to go. I'll tell you this much. Consider, if you're going to be doing this more often, consider taking one-on-one vocal lessons. Only because you shouldn't be losing your voice when you're singing if you're using the right technique. Rocky Horror, if you said you don't know the show, it's a rock show. I sing a lot in that show, and I had 2 nights in a row where I had to sing. Oh, 2 shows in a row that I had to sing in one night. And it's not pretty singing. It's like that hard type of voice. To be able to do that, you know, like sweet transvestite without hurting my voice, takes a lot of training. I would suggest looking at maybe getting some one-on-one training to prevent that from happening. Because if I can sing rasping my voice like that, 2 shows in one day, and we're talking like 2 hours straight of singing in that voice, plus screaming and yelling all in between, and not lose my voice, you should be able to gain enough skill or technique to be able to stop yourself from losing your voice when singing with a choir. Because you can sound pretty, but if you have the wrong technique, you're gonna have a hard time maintaining that pretty sound long run. I've done a lot of damage to my voice, but a lot of skilled teachers can help you take control of that. Because we do at least 1 performance each day. Yeah, and again though, if you have the right technique behind it, you shouldn't be losing your voice. You know, I've done shows where I'm performing 5 days a week, and 2 of the 5 days I'm doing 2 shows in one day, 2 hours each, plus acting in between and going to work during the day and stuff. So like I do a lot of heavy singing. I've done a tour with my band, and again with a band it's a little different than a choir because it's the soloist singing, and we've done, you know, 5 shows in 1 week, and it's a 2.5, 3 hour performance with me singing the majority of the music. With the right technique, you can go without losing your voice. It's just, it takes a lot of training and a lot of practice. Okay, so now I can just do this. There we go. Okay, so now we can exit this cave, and then we're good to go. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that, Lily. My phone keeps going off. Sorry, guys. Ugh, it's gonna be so cold tomorrow. But like I said, just do your best to protect your voice, because it's the only instrument you have that can get worn down and will never come back if you wreck it. Yeah, you're pretty busy. But just be careful with your voice. If you're losing your voice on a consistent basis, I'd be weary. I had friends that did that. They would perform with me in musicals and stuff, and almost every time at the end of the weekend performances, they would lose their voice, and then their day off would be spent in vocal rest. They wouldn't talk to anybody to get their voice back, and then they'd be ready to go again. That was 10 years ago. Now, almost every single one of them that had those issues don't sing anymore because they can't sing. A lot of them lost their voices. And it's the lack of using the proper technique. My technique isn't great. My technique is pretty rough. Like last night, I caused quite a bit of damage. I can feel it right now when I'm talking. Like, I'm very froggy, as you guys can kind of hear. I'm very froggy right now. But I do a lot of screaming in that show on top of the singing. So I overdid it last night because it was like the emotional release of the show. But damaging your voice can be very, very hard to stop once it's done. You know, if you get polyps on your vocal cords, surgery is an option, but you'll never have your voice like you used to. So it's something to be really, really, just be weary of it. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're actually gonna make progress here and actually do something. We spent the whole stream looking for this darn key. No, and I completely understand that. I've had to do that in shows. Actually, this show that I just did, Rocky Horror, not this production. This group was amazing. They were all strong singers. But I did it one year where nobody was a strong singer. They could all sing, but nobody could harmonize. They would all just sing the melody. So it was up to me and one other guy to do all the harmonizing. But I was the lead role. And I'm not saying that in a way of like, oh, I'm too important to do that. It's just, I had to sing a whole show's worth. And then I had to sing every single time that I was off stage as well. So it's like, I didn't have any vocal rest throughout the show. I literally sang every single song except for one. Because the one song I wasn't allowed to sing in the show. Because it just didn't make sense for my character to sing it. And I was on stage at the time. So I would just have to sit there. But I would sing every single song in the whole number. Plus all of my monologues and speeches and everything that I would give. So I can understand how frustrating it is when you have to help carry the show. When other people are there that should be carrying the show. Thankfully, this production that I was in, the cast was full of super strong singers, super strong harmonizers. We had some issues with the vocal trainer that we had. So we all kind of just made up our own harmonies, and every night we all just sang different harmonies, but we all harmonized together. It was really cool. It was really cool to be with such a talented group of people. Sasami-chan, hello, nice to see you. I have nodes. Yeah. I have a friend who has nodes, and it's a strange sound in their voice. You can hear it a lot in like smokers and stuff. It's that almost raspy kind of voice, and it's airy. And it's because their vocal cords don't close properly. But then when they sing, they have that really interesting voice. But the more they do it, the more they damage. Eventually, they just can't sing. I caused some damage on this run for sure. I bled one night. It was pretty rough. But it was due to the fact that I was incredibly sick while still performing. Emperor Palpatine voice. My voice would often be strained after that. Wait, hold on. I didn't see the first part of your message, I don't think. Yeah, but anyway, after cleaning some dust or something, got in your throat. It's been bugging. Yeah, and that happens a lot. That's why you have to be super careful with your voice, because little things can really make your voice struggle. Well, I can't blame them for not being able to read music. I'll tell you this. I can't read music to save my life. I've been a professional singer for longer than you've been alive. I've been professionally singing since I was 8, and I'm 33, almost 34 now. So that's how long I've been professionally singing. I can't read music, but I have an incredibly sharp ear, so I learn music very, very easily. But it's been a struggle not reading music. But if you're in a choir, you should be good at harmonizing and should be able to figure out harmonies even if you can't read the music. So I get your frustration. I totally get your frustration. "10 minutes is okay. I usually warm up for about 20 before a show. Before rehearsals, probably 10 minutes is what I do, but before a show, I usually do like a 20-minute warm-up. A really light warm-up, but it's more acrobatics with my throat to make sure that I can hit those notes, like jump up from high to low or whatever. Oh no, Ryan, that's horrible. Thankfully for this whole run, I got sick twice throughout the run. And thankfully, neither time it was in my throat. Each time it was I had a cough, which I guess was in my throat, but my throat didn't actually hurt. And it was all in my head. Like, I had pressure in my head. It was horrible. Oh, it took you a long time. It's almost 9 o'clock. We might have to just stop here, guys, because I do have to get up early tomorrow to go to work. I hate these guys. Wait. I could have always just thrown jars at those guys, and I would have been fine. I didn't have to... I didn't have to hit them with bombs every time. What is this? Legend of Mel, thank you for following. Welcome to the Retro Squad. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you are new to the channel, both on YouTube and on Mixer, I do stream often. I can't say how many days now. I'm in a new musical. I'm going to be very busy with the new musical, but I'm going to be trying to stream at least 5 times a week. And then I stream a lot of Nintendo stuff. So we play Mario Maker. We play this. We're also playing Kingdom Hearts right now. I do a video once a week over on YouTube. So if you're on Mixer, feel free to follow me on YouTube as well, because I do some videos that go only on YouTube once a week usually. I also do scary games. So we're playing through Resident Evil 7 right now in VR. So if you want to see me scream like a baby, that's a good stream to come to. Yeah, and if you're on YouTube, guys, and you haven't left a like, please leave a like. It really helps. The algorithm is kind of a mess, and those likes will help us to keep growing. Over the last week, because of the show being so busy, or the last 3 weeks because of the show being so busy, the channel has kind of suffered a little bit, so those likes really help. Just the seconds for the part to be played, and we sing just seconds, slowly adding other sections to sections. Oh, with the boomerang. Legend of... Is it Mel or me? Yeah, Mel. Legend of Mel. Hey, yo, how's it going? Thanks so much for following. I really appreciate that. How are things going? Yeah, I know that feeling. I definitely know that feeling. Because I've worked with shows like that where it's like, guys, we've worked on this 50 times, and then the second that we're expected to perform it, you just decide not to, and you just go start going with the tune. Like, what is this? But I will say I've also had the opposite problem. The person who's like, I know every single harmony, don't worry, I'll sing everything. And they'll just start singing whatever harmony they feel like because they think they know it all. We had a guy like that in our show, and he ended up getting kicked out, which is frustrating. Nice. Yeah, I gotta head to bed soon, too. I gotta take my shower and then go sleep. I gotta work in the morning. I'm gonna be stopping soon. I just wanted to explore the level a little bit before ending. But I didn't want to just leave you high and dry when you just followed. I didn't want to just be like, oh, sorry, we're done. I'm gonna play a few minutes, but I can't go too long. And nobody can be... Yeah. I have that as well. I have a very, very loud voice. I've always had a very loud voice when I sing. And I did a production. I did a chorus line. If you guys don't know that show, basically it's a bunch of actors or dancers auditioning for a show. That's what the show is. So they actually pretty much do an audition on stage. And you do a bunch of dance numbers and whatever. And there's 20 actors on stage. Like, lead roles. There's 20 lead roles. It's all split between each of them. Each one of them gets their own little moment to shine. Anyways, and we all had lav mics, because musicals, you need a lav mic because you have a full band behind you, right? And we had a full band with, like, 2 trumpets, a trombone, a keyboard, a bass, a drum, an oboe, a saxophone, and I want to say a violin. I can't remember. It was years ago now. Anyways, so we had a huge band, so we had to have microphones to be heard when we're singing, especially our solo numbers. So we were all getting our mic checks the first night we had microphones. And I told the sound guy right away when I met him, I was like, okay, be prepared. I'm like, I'm very, very loud, so just be ready to deal with that. And he goes, okay. And he does everybody's voice check, and then I go up. He literally had me at, like, level 1. The thing went up to 100. He had me at, like, level 1. Just enough to just hear me on the speakers. But I was so loud that I wasn't really needing the microphone. Like, I get very, very loud. But because I sang in a choir, and because I've sang in a band, and I do backup vocals in the band when I'm not singing the song, I've learned that you don't sing full voice all the time, flat out. So I know how to pull my voice back. So when I'm harmonizing, I pull back. The second I have to, you know, pop out, I'll belt it right out. But some people just don't know how to do that. There are a few ways to deal with. We were doing it with bombs in the last temple, and it was not a fun time. You'd be a first because you're arranged, but the seconds wouldn't survive without you. Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen that happen. Yeah, and the problem with altos versus sopranos, at least I've found in my history of singing, there's always a lot of strong sopranos. It's very, very rare to find strong altos. Not that altos can't sing, it's just it's harder to find a strong alto. It's like with men. You can find bass men in your sleep. Everywhere you go, there's gonna be bass singers. The second you look for a strong tenor, you're gonna have a hard time. Oh. Yeah, you just kind of go where you're needed. That's what I always do. I just go where I'm needed. Rip ball was... That's not how I was supposed to break that? Oh, I thought that's how I was supposed to break it. Oh well. We did it. It's okay. You have good strong altos. Nice. So yes, guys, despite the fact that I am back after my weekend performances, I am probably, if I stream, it's gonna, whoops, if I stream, it's gonna be early, only because I have to work tomorrow, and then I have to go to rehearsals at night, so. You haven't sang in a year? That was me. So I've been singing most of my life, but I had to take a break for a while. Life was not working in the way that I would have wanted it to work. So I had to take some time off from performing. I'm back now at it, but for a while there, I was out of it. But yeah, you should get back into it, because trust me, I went without like really singing for about 3 years, and I felt it. I've really felt the difference. My voice is nowhere near where it used to be. It's still decent, but nowhere near as good as it used to be. Whatever. Ow. Stop it. Oh, nice. You are a very busy person. Very busy. I keep busy, but nowhere near that busy. That's like intense, hardcore busyness. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Stop it! Yeah, what the heck, man? Okay, so I can shoot. Sure, just a quick hint. I'm pretty much done, but a quick hint would not hurt. Can't push through there. I did not. I had my show last night. I didn't get home till about 3:30 in the morning. So, needless to say, I was quite tired. That's cool that you do the choir tour every summer. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. I miss doing stuff like that. How do I reset it? It's like stuck now. That was weird, it glitched out. Now I can't even destroy it, it's just stuck. How do I do this? I can't reset it. I think I messed up. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was in a choir, and we did some tours. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of not like tours, but we did a lot of performances, and I loved it. That was my favorite part. Like, I was in the Nutcracker. That was the first time I ever did like any serious theater stuff. I wasn't an actor. I just went out and sang in the choir and then walked off stage, but it was still good. Oh, nice. Orlando sounds cool. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, nice. Flying. That's cool. Mandarin, how's it going, man? Okay, so here's the ball. Now what do I do? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Lily. Okay, so where am I going to be throwing it? Like there? Throw it to that? Will it actually hit the diamond if I throw it there? Oh! Lubra. Not much, man. Exhausted. Like, complete exhaustion. The closing night of the show was just horrible. Left side, then down? Okay. Oh, host homes. That's cool. Ow. Ow. Okay, now what? Oh, that's cool, Lily. That's cool. So what happens now? Over the blue? Oh, and then I can reach it from this side? Is that what you mean? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. So like this. And then if I go around, it'll be there. I didn't think of that. That sounds really cool, Lily. That sounds really, really cool. I miss singing in a choir. I got asked to sing, not in a choir, but in a group of singers. And they did, like, 50s music. But I couldn't do it because they were in a different city than me, so it was too complicated for me to have to travel up there all the time to see them. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I can't reach it. I threw it over here, didn't I? Somewhere here? I don't know. I'm lost, you guys. Maybe it wasn't this blue. Alright, guys. I'm gonna have to leave it there just because it is 9 o'clock and Alana has to get to sleep. I have to get to sleep. I have to work tomorrow, and if it's gonna be really horrible weather, I have to be driving out in bad weather. So yes, guys, thank you so much. How many guys are watching right now? Because okay, so we've got 9 people. Let's go on a little mini raid here. Hey, mate. Why did you turn off? Oh. Whatever, I don't remember how to turn it off. Yeah, it's complicated. That's okay, man. We'll figure it out next stream. I'm tired. It's been a really long day. It's been a really long weekend. And I have to go work tomorrow. So, guys, we're just gonna leave it there. I actually don't... None of the people I'm subscribed to are playing right now, so that's cool. Let's just leave it there then. We can't raid anybody because I got nobody. Filter... Live. Nope. Yeah, guys, none of the people that I'm subscribed to are playing, and the people that are playing it are in different languages. So we're just gonna leave it there. No raid, guys. We're just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna go to bed. Like I said, I am not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best to, but I doubt it'll happen because I have rehearsals tomorrow. It's the first time I'm rehearsing with the group. Yeah, I'll give you guys easy LO. We'll go here, guys. Yeah, we'll show this guy some love. He's playing Sonic. It is very, very glitchy, so have some patience, you guys, because it seems like he's having some streaming issues with the game coming through, but we can still show him some love, so let's do that. Let me switch on over. Okay, there we go. As you guys can hear, it's running very, very slow, but let's show him some love, you guys. Guys, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm going to try to stream. I don't know if I'll be able to. It's my first rehearsal tomorrow with the group, and it's at 8 o'clock, which would be when I would be doing it, but it is what it is. So, hashtag Retro Squad Raid. There is his link, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And for anybody over on Mixer, this is the link, and we just use hashtag... What the heck? Stop. Hashtag? Oh, that's at. Hashtag Retro Squad Raid. But that is it for me, you guys. I will be back soon. Maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you for all the love and all the support. I know it was kind of a short stream, and I know that we pretty much did nothing in the game, but I didn't want to miss the stream completely. And I wanted to show you guys some love. You guys are amazing. You guys have really made this acting thing be a lot of fun, supporting me while I'm missing in action for some nights. But I will be back soon, guys, and I will be putting up a video soon, too. So don't worry, there will still be content coming out. Thank you for everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. It looks like Easy is pretty distracted right now, so he may not see it. Oh.
There we go. Hi there, Retro. How you doing? Hi there, Raiders. How you doing? Let's see here.
There we go. He saw it. All right, guys, you are all amazing. Have yourselves a wonderful night.
For a second. Hi there, Retro Nikki. Hi there,
I will
Lily
see you
Pad.
guys
There we go, How's
soon.
everybody
I love
doing?
you all. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and take care, okay? See you later, guys. Bye-bye.